Hello and welcome to Nuts and Bolts, the job search. Informational sessions brought to you by the Pennsylvania, Ohio, and West Virginia Employment Resources Consortium, otherwise known as POWER. POWER consists of 11 law schools in our region dedicated to promoting best practices in law school career development and assisting in the career success of all our students and alumni within their legal communities and within the profession as a whole. The Nuts and Bolts, the job search series is a collaborative effort to educate our students and alumni on some professionalism basics, to supplement your legal studies, and to help you develop into a well-rounded lawyer. My name is Tom Lee. I am the Assistant Director of Career Services at Penn State Dickinson Law. Today's session will cover professional attire. Dressing the part and working identity have to do with the practice of law as a profession. The classic definition of a profession is that it is an occupation based upon a specialized body of knowledge and skills, entry into which is restricted to those who've proven their competence, which is conducted in the interest of those it serves and of the public generally, and is also subject to self-imposed rules of ethical conduct. Question that we want to cover today is, what does it mean to dress like a lawyer? That's what we hope to cover in the next few minutes. We are so glad that you're here. Let's get started. There was once upon a time when every professional, no matter what his or her industry was, would put on a suit and go to work. But today, there are many interpretations of professional attire and business casual that are acceptable. We want to take some of the mystery out of it. The National Association of Colleges and Employers, NACE, surveyed 457 employers who recruit. An overwhelming 92% believe that a candidate's overall appearance influences their opinion about that candidate. When meeting potential employers, dress appropriately. It's helpful to dress for the job you want. This slide here is a gender-neutral representation of business casual and business professional. Looking the part can help you make a good first impression in an interview or a professional work environment. Here's some tips for learning an employer's dress style. Research the culture of the employer. Look on their firm's website. How are the attorneys dressed? Are there any group photos of attorneys and how are they dressed? Are there any organizational brochures or employees that you know that you can get some inside information? On the left-hand side, this slide, business casual, casual Friday. Most employers are actually expanding business casual to every day. Unless you're meeting with a client or going to court or have another reason to do so, business casual is becoming more of the norm. Business professional means interview attire. Business casual attire. Well, dress codes policies have been changing for the last decade. Dressing casually is becoming more common. It's meant to make life easier, but that also has made some confusion as to what is acceptable at a place of employment. This has caused a lot of employers to adopt dress codes or policies regarding business casual attire. Common area of controversy is footwear. Sandals and flip-flops tend not to be too kosher in a professional environment, so I would stay away from that. Shoes tend to be black or brown. Gentleman on the left-hand side, business casual, is wearing a button collared shirt. You could also wear a polo shirt, golf shirt on a spring or summer day when it's warm enough. We want to wear a belt with pants. Jeans are not normal in terms of the business casual realm. On the right-hand side, business professional. Gentleman is well groomed. He is wearing a tie. The shirt should be pressed. A white shirt or light blue shirt is considered standard interview attire. The suit itself. Let's have a matching suit. We don't want to have the suit jacket itself be one color and the pants another. This is a matching two-piece suit, black, brown, charcoal, all okay. slide here says black, charcoal, or navy. Let's wear socks, gentlemen. Feminine considerations for attire. Left-hand side business casual is an example, but that's not the only way. In no way is a skirt mandatory for business casual. This is just a representation of what is okay. For business professional, women wearing a pantsuit is absolutely acceptable. You are not expected to wear a dress or skirt for an interview. Let's pay attention to our grooming. We need to have excellent grooming. We want to pay attention to not only what I mentioned, the color of the suit. The suit should be pressed if at all possible. Let's not show up with wrinkles. If you have the budget, a tailored suit is preferable. We want something to be well-fitting, not too tight, but well-fitting, so you're comfortable and you feel the part. Attention to detail, impeccable grooming, a well-fitting suit are vital to making a good, lasting impression. When you hear business attire, that suggests formal, conservative style dress, interview attire. Professional attire, how many interview suits do I need to start out? This slide is a representation of what not to do. You're not going to go out and buy 15 to 10 outfits. You look on the right-hand side of the slide, there's maybe half a dozen or more suits. Recommend getting 1 or 2 outfits. You're not going to go back day in, day out to the employer. You're going to have maybe 1 or 2 rounds, maybe 3 rounds of employee interviews. But what we would recommend is just buy a single suit outfit, 2 at the most, and that should be enough. Why is professionalism important? Well, professionalism at work can be shown through our behavior and attitude, but it can also be observed in our manner of dressing and grooming. Employers do value these competencies most, and here's a list of them. Professional appearance, grooming, dress, that's what we've been talking about. Other parts of a holistic, an attorney that's putting on a professional presence also will have good ethics, integrity, good judgment, analytical skills, strong work ethic, good communication, dedication to the client, commitment to the employer's goals, and working well with others. So being professional is much more than just dressing the part. It also goes along with these other attributes. This is the conclusion of our presentation on professional attire. I hope you found this to be informative. I had fun actually presenting this. I hope you enjoyed it a little bit along the way. I suggest you take a look at the other videos. They're all bite-sized. We wish you good luck on your career search, and take care until next time.